everyone, thank you for watching this video on my channel. Today we are going to be doing 10 sun salutations. This is a great way to start off your morning, or if you're feeling like doing a yoga practice but you're not sure what exactly you want to do, sun salutation is always a great thing to come back to. So I might be doing some modifications throughout, letting you know about things that you could add in if you want to, but make it your own. Come lie on the ground for a bit if you've had enough. Repeat the video again if you want to. Just try and enjoy the practice. So we will start off at the top of our mat. You can go either way, obviously. And we'll just bring our hands to your heart center. Then reach up. If you like, you can bring in a back bend. You don't have to. And from here, we're going to come down. So you can come down halfway and rest your hands on your thighs. If you're worried you're going to get a bit dizzy, you can also come and put some blocks here, or boxes, whatever you have to rest your hands on. You can bring in a nice bend to the knee here, and we're going to just come bring our hands down if that feels nice, keeping a nice bend in those knees. Okay, now I have to try and remember my left and right, so we're going to bring our right leg back, and we can drop that knee down straight away, or we can keep it lifted if we like, but we're going to start probably with it down, and then we can drop our foot down. Round those shoulders, look forwards. You can come up here if you like, and again you've got the option to come onto blocks here. Okay, come down. Option then to come to either a half plank or to come to a full plank, and then we'll drop those knees down, drop the chest down, come to lie down. From here we've got options. Either you can bring your arms in line with your body, come up onto your forearms, roll those shoulders away from the ears, or you can bring your hands close to your hips and come all the way up like this. If you like to, you can try and float onto the top of your feet as well. So lots of options here for where we can be. All of them are completely fine. This is not a competition. This isn't a competition against yourself. It's just finding what feels nice for your body today. You can take a few sways of the hips here if that feels nice. Then we'll come back down. And options here. So you can either push straight up, you can come to tabletop, you can push straight up to a downward dog, or you can come back first into a bit of a child's pose, stretching those arms in front of you before then curling under your toes and coming into downward facing dog. So just coming here, feeling that back pressing backwards, lifting those hips up high, letting that head hang loose. You can bend your legs as much as you need. You can pedal them out. So staying here for a few breaths. And then stepping that right foot back forwards again. You can drop that knee down. You can do a few steps to bring that left leg forwards, or one step. We'll come to lean back over. Again, you can lean on those blocks. Bring our hands up and down. Okay, so that's the first on one side. So when I say we're doing 10, we're doing 5 on each side. If you want to do 10 completely, you can do the video twice over. But I personally find that sun salutation can be quite tiring, so that's enough for me. Okay, so we'll come up again. Bring the hands to heart center. We're going to lean forwards. You can also do a kind of swallow dive forwards if that feels nice for you. I'm a bit hemmed in by the wall. And then options to either stay here, you can bring your hands to your thighs, you can have blocks, you can bend your knees as much as you need and bring your hands to the floor. Let that head hang loose. You can nod, you can shake, whatever you need to do. Then we're going to step that, thank you Lola, left leg back, drop it down, or you can keep it lifted, it's up to you. Lola tends to see this as her play mat, so it's always a bit of an issue when I do yoga. I've also blocked her toys. So wherever we are, front knee over ankle, rolling those shoulders back. Facing forwards, and you can always untuck those toes. And taking a moment here. Again, blocks there if you would like it. And lifted if you would like to as well. So from here, you've got different options. You can step back into a tabletop, do some hip motions. You can come back to a child's pose if you're needing, like you need to take a break. Or you can step it back up to downward dog. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do downward dog right now. So I'll just come to a child's pose. Wherever you are, taking a second here. Letting your head hang loose. If you are in your downward dog, lifting those hips up to the sky. Allowing that bend in your knees. Hopefully you're not being attacked. And then from here, stepping both legs forwards, we can come to this half lift again, and then bring our hands up. We can go into a back bend, hands back to chest, heart center, roll those shoulders away, drop one ear over one shoulder, then the other way if that feels nice. Okay, so on for round 2, so we can lift those arms up, backwards bend. I'm going to pick up the pace a bit now, so go at your own pace, don't feel you need to follow me. So up, bending forwards, options here with blocks or halfway lift, and bending those knees as much as you need. You can always walk out through the hips as well if that's helpful. Right leg back, options to drop that knee down straight away, flatten that foot, or to keep yourself lifted. You can have blocks, you can rest your hands here, you can be in prayer, whatever you feel you need today. Rolling those shoulders away from you, looking forwards. Take some deep breaths in and out and try to relax if you can. Okay. Wherever you are from here, you can either step that left leg back into a tabletop, you can come do some cat-cow, you can drop yourself down to a child's pose, or you can step back into a downward dog. So if you are in downward dog, lifting those hips up, allowing that head to be heavy. When you're ready, dropping those legs back down. Options here if you like. If you've not done it yet, you can come to a plank, half plank, wherever you'd like to be. Come down to the bottom. Hands out in front of you. Come to a mini cobra here. Or you can bring your arms back to your hip points. Lift up. One side. Dropping your head over the other side. Okay. And then we'll come forwards. So hands halfway. Lifting your arms up. Back to heart center. So as you can see, I'm quite loose with the arrangement of things. I think it's really just about going with the flow, seeing what works for you. So feel free to experiment as you go through this and try different orders out and different poses each time. We'll lift our hands up. A little bit of back bend if you'd like. Come forwards, down. Options again with those hands. This time we are stepping our left leg back, I think. Okay. Option to drop that knee down or to stay lifted. Try and keep that knee over the ankle. Hands can be together. They can be on blocks. Roll the shoulders away. And try to take a second here, just non-stick. Okay. From here, we're going to step that right leg back into a plank, squeezing, engaging those core muscles. Or option to come to a half plank, still engaging those core muscles, squeezing, squeezing, squeezing glutes. And then wherever you are, slowly lower yourself down. Option to put the hands kind of by your face. Come up to a mini cobra. Option to have your hands next to your hips. And come up. And option to float on those legs. Okay, so from here, you may be taking a break to hold onto a small dog, or you may choose to go into either your options of a child's pose, a tabletop, you can do some cat-cow, you can do some hip circles, or you can come to a downward-facing dog. So I will come to a tabletop. I'm just going to bump the hips to the left, bump the hips to the right, just enjoying that movement. Okay, and from wherever you are, we're going to make our way back to the top of the mat, so that can be just stepping up in as many steps as it takes. And I think that means we've done 2 on both sides. So well done us. On to the third one. So we'll lift all the way up. Hands can be together or apart. We'll do a little back bend. Bring the hands to heart center. Take a moment, ground down through the feet, roll those shoulders back. We'll lean forwards, hands on blocks, hands on the floor, or hands on the thighs, wherever feels good for you. If you're putting your head all the way, your hands all the way down, letting that head hang heavy. And then we're going to step the right leg back. Option to keep it lifted or lowering that knee. And you can always uncurl that back foot. Front foot over front knee over front ankle. Rolling those shoulders away. Options with the hands. Just finding whatever feels good to you today. Dropping those hands back down, foot back, spreading those hands, engaging the core in a plank, or you can drop those knees, come to a half plank. Coming all the way down to the mat, options to have hands by the face, mini cobra, curling those shoulders away, options to have again by the hips, lifting the feet wherever feels good. Small hip dips if that feels good. And then leaning back, either to child's pose, tabletop, or we can kick back into downward facing dog. Spreading those fingers nice and wide wherever you are. If you are in downward facing dog, you can keep those knees nice and loose. Stretching through one leg and the other pedaling. And then from here coming up back to the top of the mat, reaching down, letting that head hang loose, and making your way all the way up, hands back at heart center. Whew, well done. I'm going to take a small drink break. We're halfway through, I think. Okay. Hope you're ready for the next half. So hands up, option for back bend. Hands to heart center, bending forwards. Options to be on blocks, options to be halfway lifting. Hands down to the bottom. We are stepping back with our left leg, maybe. Dropping that left leg down, the knee down if you like, or keeping it lifted. Keeping that front knee over the front ankle, rolling your shoulders back. Option to unfurl that back foot. Hands at heart center. Above, back bend. Finding whatever feels nice for you, really. Both hands down to the ground, stepping that front leg back into plank, engaging the core, or dropping those knees, coming to half plank, and then lowering all the way down. Option same as before, half cobra, full cobra, so wherever feels good. Take some neck movements if that feels nice. Hands back down, pushing up. Options here to come to a tabletop. Do some hip circles, left to right. Options to do some cat-cow here. Options come back, resting onto your feet, pushing forwards in child's pose. Forehead to the mat. You can bring your palms together above your head. Or option to be in downward facing dog. Okay, perfect. Coming up and then making our way to the top of the mat. So from here, reaching all the way up and hands back at heart center. Up, mini back bend. Hands to heart center. Bending forward, swallow diving if you like, coming to blocks, coming onto the floor, bending your knees as much as you need, or coming to a halfway lift, whatever feels nice. This time we are stepping the right leg back, dropping that knee down if that feels nice, or keeping it lifted. If you're dropping it down, you can always uncurl that back foot. You can come off your hands, you can come rest on blocks, have your hands at heart center, have them up, take a back bend, whatever feels nice for you, keeping that front knee over the front ankle, rolling those shoulder blades away, placing those hands back down, stepping that leg back into a full plank or half plank, engaging the core, carrying the weight of a small dog, and then dropping that whole body down. Options to have hands by your face or by your hip points, lifting up into what variation of cobra works for you. You can come up onto those feet, you can stay down, take some hip dips, and then we'll come back again to tabletop, downward facing dog, or child's pose, whichever one you feel you need right now. And then we'll all meet again at the top of the mat. And this is now, I believe, if I've counted correctly, us entering our last round. So one to both sides. So we'll come up. Options can hands together or apart. Back facing bend. Hands to heart. Or we can have them down here. Swallow dive. Or just leaning forwards. Options, keep your hands on your hips or on your thighs, rolling those shoulders away. You can come to blocks, you can just come to the floor. You can bend out those legs if that feels nice. And then from here, we will step one leg back. Nice, spread hands on the ground. Other leg back. Option stay here or lower the knees. Really squeezing the core. Drop down those knees. Drop down the front body. Options have hands at the face, hands at the hip point, coming to cobra. Option hip dip side to side. And then option here to transition to child's pose, tabletop, or to come back onto a downward facing dog. So whatever you feel you need. Try and keep the sides equal. If you're wanting to try something you haven't tried yet, now's the time to try. So spreading those hands nice and wide. If you are coming into down facing dog, paddling those legs out. For coming step up for our last sun salutation. Hands coming up, wide open all together. Hands to the chest, spread out wide if that feels good. We're coming to bend forwards, hands facing down. We are stepping our left leg back. If I've got it all wrong, you'll just have to keep ignoring me. Then you can relax that foot down, or you can lift up, whatever feels good. Come to blocks here if you'd like to hold, come to blocks. Open hands, hands up ahead. Back bend if that feels nice. You'll feel it a bit more in the front, kind of here. If you do a bit of a bend, hands at your chest, whatever feels good. Dropping back down, transitioning to our last plank or half plank. If you've been feeling scared of doing a full plank, maybe this is the one time you try it. See how long you can hold it. I probably won't be doing it very long below here anyway. So spreading those hands nice and wide, tucking that back foot under, bringing that right leg back, not letting those hips go too high, using the core, dropping down to your knees if you need to. Now all lying down here. Last option is for cobra, at your face, at your hips, coming up, rotating the shoulders away from the face, from your ears, looking ahead, movements, which feels nice. And then that final time, coming back, maybe you're coming back to child's pose and you're tired and it's only the morning. Maybe you're coming to tabletop, or maybe you're kicking your feet, your hips up to the air and coming into a final downward facing dog. So whatever feels nice here for you. And then one final time, we'll make our way to the top of the mat. We'll come up, backwards bend, and hands together at the heart. Well done for sticking with it. Well done for completing your morning practice or whenever practice of sun salutations. I hope this has shown to you the different ways, the different patterns you can go through in sun salutation, and to make space for yourself in amongst busy life and all the noise. So I really hope you've enjoyed your practice. Thank you for watching.